What did Napoleon look like? It's a deceptively simple question, and one that most think we can never answer. Napoleon Bonaparte, perhaps the most influential figure of the modern era, lived just a few decades before the invention of photography. He came close, astonishingly close, to the photographic age. In fact, some of the earliest surviving photographs ever made are portraits of veterans of his old guard. Men wearing the proud uniforms of the Grand Armée, captured in the 1850s, long after the empire had fallen. Yet Napoleon himself was never photographed. By the time cameras arrived, he had been dead for just 20 years. What we do have, however, is an enormous visual record left behind by artists. Hundreds upon hundreds of portraits, sketches, busts, and paintings, showing Napoleon in almost every imaginable setting. On the battlefield, in his imperial regalia, in civilian dress, even on his deathbed. Some were meant to be realistic, many others were propaganda, carefully crafted to shape how the world should see him, rather than how he truly appeared. While no single portrait can be treated as the definitive image of Napoleon, patterns begin to emerge when we compare them. Artists painted him in different eras, different moods, and with different agendas. But despite all these variations, certain features appear again and again. These repeating details, the one that multiple artists noticed independently and referenced, are our best clues. They suggest a level of visual consistency that goes beyond style or propaganda. If dozens of painters, sculptors, and sketch artists all emphasize the same aspects of Napoleon's face and posture, then those traits were almost certainly real, consistent. In other words, we may never have a single perfect portrait of Napoleon, but the overlapping features across many portraits form a reliable composite. And that composite gives us a surprisingly clear sense of what the man actually looked like.